Hi everyone, Gavin Townsend here in my studio. It's a bit cool. It's late in the night and I'm constantly asked by clients to weigh them. And as a trainer, if there's any decent trainers out there watching, you'll all agree that fixating solely on weight is a falsified way to show results. So being a trainer for over a decade now, I've worked with thousands of people, and getting into the psychology and understanding for the main reason why people come to you as a trainer is really important to help you establish the very reason why that individual gets so fixated on weight. So when you look at the likes of social media and marketing, the likes of TV advertising, when you look at all these weight loss groups who keep people going year after year, week after week, and in many of the cases, the instructors come to me for help. Anyway, let's not go on to that subject. That's a later future one. Weighing people constantly who are overweight basically creates a constant insecurity with the weighing scales, aka these. You know, everyone's got them in their bathroom. They jump on 1 minute and they've lost half a pound, and then the next minute they've put on 2 pounds, and then the following week they've lost 5 pounds, and a month later they've put on 3 pounds, and they're on this constant yo-yo, both physically but mainly mentally. This whole relationship with weighing scales damages most people's mindsets, because with just looking at the scales constantly, you're going to be fixated more on how much you weigh and not focus on how you look or present yourself. So I've had clients come to me mainly wanting to transform themselves from an aesthetic perspective, from the front, from how they look, how they present themselves. So I focus on posture, posture analysis. I look at the spine, I look at symmetry, identify with how they hold themselves first and foremost, and then also identify with the likes of nutrition in detail and lifestyle and exercise, a balance between weight training, strength training, as well as the likes of cardio. And having a decent plan really does help, but also helping the client to establish and identify with inch loss around the waist, and that's obviously where most people want to focus. If you've never seen these before, by the way, this is a measuring tape. Focus on this around the widest possible point of your body and on the waist rather than the scales. So if you're carrying a few pounds and you're a bit body conscious, throw the scales out and do one or two things. First of all, get some measuring tapes and measure yourself once a month, same time each month. So it could be a Sunday morning before breakfast. So every 4 weeks, you're going to measure yourself just before breakfast. That will really help you with stopping this yo-yo fashion lifestyle. And right, I'm going to jump on the scales now. It's Monday afternoon. I've just had a big meal, but then the next time I weigh myself is Friday morning and I haven't eaten, and last night I drank, so I'm dehydrated, and obviously the weight is going to be different. I've put on a stone, guys, in less than 2 weeks by coming off my competition diet, and that's a result of influx of water and Gav likes pizza. Let's be honest, who doesn't? But the idea behind identifying with inch loss really does help the mind. And like I say, then focusing on establishing a pattern of identifying with it every 4 weeks rather than every minute a day or every other day or once or twice a week really does help. Also, taking photos. So you probably see on my Instagram and my Facebook page, occasionally I do before and after photos with clients. I've got loads of this whole like new fashion of body transformations and body journeys. It's just a new thing. It's just been reinvented, and it's something that I've been doing for the last 12 years. And like I say, the main reason why people come to me in the first place is for mainly motivation to help them guide themselves on this new fitness journey. But like I say, when I speak to a lot of women, especially about the weighing scales, you can see the frustration in their eyes first and foremost, that they hate them. but then they're obsessed by them. So it's like, right, let's just get these scales and let's just throw them out of the. I didn't throw it. It's still in the hand, by the way. If we just throw them out of the bathroom, then if they're not there, you can't physically see them, and you can't constantly weigh yourself at erratic times, which is going to create instability and insecurities and really play you up. Right, throw that away. So fixate on two things: measurements and photos. Photos don't lie, and take them from the front, from the side, and from the back. Get someone to help you if need be. And again, do your photos at the same time you do your measurements. So for anyone out there struggling with the whole mentality of the weighing scale syndrome, that's what I pretty much call it, throw them out. Now, on the other hand, if you are excessively overweight, if you do have in excess of, say, if you're in excess of 18, 20 stone, and you know you're overweight, but you want to see something visually, again, perhaps introduce the weighing scales, but again, only the same time every 4 weeks, and possibly introduce the measurements and again the photos. People don't like taking photos when they want to transform themselves, but again, photos don't lie. Your reflection in the mirror and your photos don't lie, but the only way you can see changes physically from an outside perspective is by taking photos. So I hope that's helped, and if it's inspired you to throw your weighing scales out, do it. And yeah, follow me on social media. Have a great day, guys.